to bring you this important message.
Hotep, I am that I am. Some call me Heru, your modern monk, your cannabis fitness strategist. Back at it again, here for you, here with you. Yes, episode number 76, as we analyze one of Son of Life's best hits, greatest hits, known as Blood Money. Check it out. Let me know what you think. We're going to dive into that. Wait, before we get into that, let me shout out to my sponsors. My brother Dr. Boz Moreno, shout out to you for all the healing modalities that you're giving out to the brothers and sisters across the world view. And definitely let you know in all that respect. Another thing, I want to thank you personally for tuning in, tuning up as the greatest fans. As I want to get in my love, send out to you, thankful for you as you've been subscribing, taking the time to buy my t-shirts, taking the time to send me that email, youarethegym@gmail.com. You can also reach me text me at 206-659-6382. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the follow-ups, follow-throughs, the emails, the texts, the love, the propaganda, whatever you want to give. Brother, accept it all. You feel me? So let's analyze episode 76, Blood Money.
Unemployment, I can't leave. Food stamps was my currency. Substituted for the blood money, looking for peace. Civil war equals grief. Presidents, I'm dying for. I play me like a pimp on the whole road. Till this day, you know, stupid they say. Fear my color, there's no other. In the streets, blood money society. Blood money running you and me. Blood money running the streets. Blood money society. Blood money running you and me. Blood money running the streets. Blood money society. Blood money running you and me. Blood money running the streets, blood money society, blood money running you and me. Acres in the mill, still looking for my heel, eye to eye, gonna do this till the day I die. In the bushes I won't lie, a little stress in, trying to test in, blood money must confess in, food contaminated, fake ass women overrated, games are life, or dodge and strike. From the barrels of their guns, brother, learn how to pick up one. Satan been taking and killing and hating, from the Black Hills to the last frontier, Alaska if you ain't for meal, blood money to steal minorities, unforbid, sold by truckload, annihilation of the kid, my Indian brothers you rape, mind drastic, Holocaust wrapped in plastic, get off your ass and set your paper black, they to identify my own seed, kill them for a position, blood money put in condition, blood money running the streets, blood money society, blood money running you and me.
So what y'all think? Hit potential? So Blood Money, that was a interesting little come up back then. Like I said, I was on that I guess you would say militant mindset, militant mind understanding at the time. Oh, you like Malcolm X? It's interesting too, because I mean, even with the lyrics, I was chosen. Even though that song was around for a while. I was pretty much milking that song. That was one of the songs I was kind of like one of them babies where you just mentor it. Make sure you scruff it up, make it, polish it real good. And that was also one of my first videos I put together, music videos, when I was studying film and video back in the day, back in the early 2000s. But it was definitely learning lessons. That's another thing, and definitely understanding, even really coming to know my voice. That song really brought that perspective and start recognizing my voice, Son of Life. That's when I really realized, yeah, this is what time it is. Son of Life is really going to take it to the next level. Right here with this track in the video. And the video was all self-made. I did all the video, the footage. I found some footage I cut up and added it in the Blood Money sequel or sequence, and had fun with that, and that was actually a movie I had, a video I displayed in the film festival as well. Film festivals I used to put on back in 06 and 07 and 08, I think that was the years. And that was really fun, and it was influential. It was something that I think a lot of people, matter of fact, that particular song got me some attention in the local newspaper as well, or the school newspaper. And it was like, this brother's an artist. So we used to have fun in the class. I may spit some lyrics. We had fun with that, educating to an extent, or having fun with that. But you know how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Getting back into the craft. That's really where it comes down to. Getting back into the craft and creating and adding more value to humanity. You know what I'm saying? I really want to call this not just Blood Money, but like the living dead. That's what I was experiencing today. Amongst the living dead. People are mentally dead. People are physically dead too. You died 3 times. 3 times. You got 3 choices. And is that the ending result? That's basically what Blood Money was talking about. Not just the Holocaust of the slavery institutionalized system, but overall, everybody who had to go through some trial and error or to become free, or to create themselves as a free people. And that kind of ties into what we're working with right now, as our rights have been taken. Our rights are slowly being taken. They said, oh yeah, look, it looks like the communists are right here in our own backyard, America. But you don't hear that. That's Blood Money. That's what that song Blood Money was talking about. Literally talking about your freedom, talking about waking up. Smell the coffee. Look at all the coffee we have around us. And all coffee is not smelling equal either. Right? You got your bad servers too. Think about it. Wholeheartedly, my people. Blood money. Blood money and mind. Body and soul. That's what we was working with. Everything was universal. The lyrics was on point. The hook was on point. If you got any different, let me know. I'm curious. I want to hear your saying or your thoughts on these particular songs that I have created over the years, even though time is actually permitting to get creative again, get back into the mindset and be just like Too Short or E40. They just got all these, or Prince, you just got so much music to offer. That's what time it is. Just so much value you can keep giving people. The creativity, because there's so much creativity out there, but we're keeping it wrapped up. We're keeping our social distance, and you feel me? We're keeping our social distancing instead of opening up the social networks or becoming the asset, right? Becoming the asset of what life has been giving you. You're the opportunity, and that's why I speak upon this, my brothers and sisters. You're the opportunity that presents itself to yourself, right? You've been wondering what this brother talking about. Think about it. If you're not understanding the opportunity that is presenting to you, you're not going to get it. Or your timing may be wrong too. It may not be the right fit for you. Is that how we justify our movement? Or justify our actions, or less action, or our non-action? In other words, life can be like bowling balls, right? You may get a few of the pins here and there. Sometimes you may strike it. You feel me? And the strikes are good strikes. It's not like baseball. Bowling is more the strikes. You get them strikes. That's you the shit. That's what life is about. Come on, let's start putting these so-called sports back into perspective. What the real issues was. Not just a sport and play. Everything has a significant connection to it. It's just how do we keep going about it, and we just keep throwing crap out there that don't create the value anymore for it. This song I made, all this music I have, these songs are gonna be worth billions of dollars, and I'm not even joking. Just the value of the song, of the creativity of what this man have come on the plane, and in creating legacies. Literally, no bragging here. Just bear with me, listen to me, hear me out. Each one of us, those of you who are tuning into this show right now, into this broadcast, as we're analyzing Blood Money, the song known as Blood Money, written, directed, produced by Son of Life. Even though the beat, let me throw this out there, the beat was given to me by my brother, Alex White. Shout out to you. Hands down, coldest producer. I'm surprised his stuff is not out. I know he's, like I said, I know he's big in California and many other spots. Alaska, obviously. But I know he blowing up. Well, he got a name for himself. Let me say it like that. But I want to get back and get some of that music. I'm talking to you too, Shaka. If you tuning in to these shows, as we talking, as we going deeper and deeper within the analyzation of Blood Money, Blood Money. What the truth? What was I really distinguishing or defining in these particular moments or in this particular song? What I wanted to kind of shape for the people to explain or to present to the people a well-rounded blood money type of expression. If you're getting any value from these shows, if you're able to take your thinking to the next level, if I'm actually triggering some of those thoughts that you've been dormant on, that you haven't been using, it's time to amp up the amplifier. Start hitting that or those buttons up to a little higher frequency so you can come along, so you can join me on the journey of Forever Everland. Right? Forever Everland. That's what the blood money was representing. Getting you back on the path of righteousness. Of righteousness. Think about it. We are here for a purpose, but a lot of us don't know our purpose, right? And sometimes we do have certain substances that will help you take that understanding or take that purpose to the next level. What is your purpose? Why are you here? Why do I treat the people the way I do? Why do I affect people the way I do? You know, what makes me unique? That's what I want you to ask yourself. What makes you unique? What makes you different than everybody in the room? You are the gem. You are the brand. You are the bee. You are. That's the movement we need to be pushing. I am that I am. Why that can't become a movement? Like Black Lives Matter. I am that I am. And stand up for some real rights. Civil rights. Rights. Common rights. Just start taking back our I guess aloneness. 'Cause that's the funny thing too, is like we're sitting up here confined within, okay, they may have your vices, you may have your, Amazon Prime, your Netflix, your Hulu, your yada yada yada, whatever new scam they got going. And that's the thing. Why are we so caught up in these little scams? Blood money. Literally blood money. Blood money pay for all these wars. Your war is on you, the war on yourself. Now think about this. It's amazing how we can go buy. We buy shit that we don't even need. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we overspending. Now they like this brother over here talking finances. Think about the habits. Think about our habits that we just impulsively do. We go get a coffee. It's like the first thing that we do. It's all these habits it's really bad habits we tend to cultivate, right? We tend to adopt them. We tend to make it a part of the situation. That's what I'm just talking to my girlfriend about. You gotta make things. You gotta put yourself in a more optimal position, right? the controller of the positioning, right? We doing things, and this is for your own self, deep dive understanding. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, because I'm here, I'm just spitting out some of the examples or experiences I have witnessed within my journey here, 40 some years on this plane, and questioning a lot of things, questioning the existence, why the resistance, why we have to deal with this particular government that don't really have no understanding of what's going on with the people. And you know, one of the things I was thinking about too, I'm like, we are so disconnected with nature. We're so caught up with technology, and it's amazing even how they trying to, now they dictate our fitness goals and all this other stuff. And it's like, how is that even really that important? That's not even, the thing is really your thought. You gotta turn off this shit. You gotta turn it off sometime. You gotta get a more reality of what's going on, grasping a reality check. You know, today I was in taking some time. I walked, seen the sunrise this morning. Got up early this morning, 3:45, did my meditation, my little yoga, and got ready. Got up enough and got outside, walked over to Ala Moana, beautiful day, sun rising, enjoying that moment by moment, experiencing some, well in depth experiences. But see, life gives you what you ask for too, right? Life gives you what you ask for, but life gives you certain things that's actually shaping. Ooh, that brother says shaping your thoughts, shaping your mannerisms, shaping your intellect, shaking or changing your imagination that we don't use. You feel me? The value is what you value. You feel me? You have to take more ownership of you to be able to push, to be able to go beyond. Where there's no limit, like the brother in Jonathan Siegel. Those who are with me, I know you feel me. Jonathan Siegel. Remember the brother who was from China? That brother just reappeared wherever he wanted to be. He was there. Jonathan Living Single. That was a classic. Those who know what I'm talking about. The Jonathan Living Seagull. Powerful movie. Old movie. 77, I think it's 1977. John Denver was on the soundtrack. John Denver. But those of you know what I'm talking about. But that's taking ownership of your life. That's basically what we're here for. This is what we talking about 24/7. It's time to rise. You see what I'm saying? The intellect has to rise. The mannerisms have to rise. The understanding of humanity. We got to get back to maybe it's not what a man is. Maybe it's first grasping the understanding about getting connected back with Mother Earth. Anybody hear that sound? Getting back to Mother Earth. She knows what we need. And those of you who's been pushing this illusion with us, saying we've been here all these thousands of years. No, we've been here a short time. That's why we flipping out on the technology and all this other stuff. And I'm sure it's plenty of aliens. There's plenty of aliens from different galaxies and all that stuff. We know this to be true. We see it within our activity of the people. The activity of the people. We have imaginations that are beyond imaginative. We can be so creative, whereas like, nah, we don't even want you in here, sir. Or ma'am. You're that powerful. You have that ability, my brother, my sister. You have that ability. You just got to trigger it on, turn it on. Turn it on and turn it up. So you can start getting more of that energy coming that way, coming your way. You feel me? It's time. The mind is now. The time is now. As the brothers would say, the time is now. No more hesitation. I've been noticing a pattern, what they say, of synchronicities. I've been leaving these places, and I don't know if it's just been within me, but it's been like 9 months. It's kind of weird, but 9 months keep coming. Hopefully I'm not in the making of having no babies or nothing like that. Shout out to you, universe. But 9 months has been kind of interesting. 9 months. And I kind of been metamorphosizing transforming, becoming better. That's people. If y'all don't get nothing out of these shows, please. And I'm not sitting here bragging that I'm my bench press is 450, my leg press is 890. That's 8.9. No, but it's an understanding, folks. That's what life is about. It's about getting better. It's about improvement. And you're the judge. That's the crazy thing. You're the judge of your own actions, right? You put yourself in a certain situation. And I'm going to let you meditate on that. Because blood money, go check that out. Revisit. Start this particular podcast over and listen to it. I want to hear your thoughts. Much love. I'm out. Peace. Y'all know how to get at me. youarethegym@gmail.com. You can text me at 206-659-6382. Yes, that's 206-659-6382. Don't that sound really professional? I know y'all hating on it, brother. It's all good. Much. I'm out. Peace. Episode 76, and we're outie.
We interrupt our program